Estimados estudiantes, buenas noches, bienvenidos. Por favor, me confirman si me escuchan bien.
Hola, profe, buenas noches, sí, señora.
Buenas noches, profesora.
Buenas noches, sí, señora.
Sí, señora.
Sí, profe, te escuchamos.
Perfecto, muy bien, muchísimas gracias. Bienvenidos todos entonces a nuestro encuentro sincrónico en la noche de hoy, 20 de septiembre. Y bueno, recordarles que ya estamos entonces grabando este espacio, este encuentro sincrónico a modo de evidencia, pero para también tener pues la disponibilidad de revisar en caso tal alguna evidencia allí disponible en cuanto a nuestro examen hoy del proyecto colaborativo. Pues bueno, me alegra mucho tenerlos acá en la noche de hoy para poder proceder y pues dar inicio precisamente con el ejercicio de esta noche de manera evaluativa. Vamos entonces, voy a compartirles mi pantalla en donde quiero recordarles exclusivamente, espérenme que acá colapso un poquito Teams, perfecto. Pues de manera que pueda compartirles o recordarles más bien el procedimiento que ya debimos haber hecho, en el cual, está como lenta por aquí la plataforma, lo que pretendemos es que ustedes ya tengan en el espacio de Collaborative Project subido su presentación o el ejercicio que van a compartir, de manera que pueda ser evaluado. Sin este ejercicio subido allí, no tengo la posibilidad de habilitar el espacio de evaluación, entonces debemos subirlo. Si no lo hemos hecho, es el momento para que por favor lo hagamos, aunque previamente pues también se ha dado esta indicación. Entonces, en la pestaña Collaborative Project, donde tenemos la fase número 1, recuerden que en la manito de la entrega, Phase 1 de Shark Tank Project, pues está establecido el espacio allí para subir nuestro ejercicio de evaluación de proyecto colaborativo. En este caso, entonces veo que 7 grupos ya han subido su presentación, nos faltan 3 grupos, a quienes invito a que por favor pues suban esos ejercicios para poder indicar, para poder asignar una calificación, precisamente porque pues es la instrucción que se ha venido dando y es la única forma, el único espacio en el cual yo puedo soportar el ejercicio de la noche de hoy. Importante, esta evaluación, o sea, esta entrega, este producto que ustedes me hacen, debe quedar subida en la noche de hoy, es decir, para poder presentar su examen, debo confirmar que esté allí subido su presentación del producto, del proyecto colaborativo como tal. Les invito a aquellas personas que todavía faltan pues por subir su ejercicio a que lo hagan en este momento, está habilitado allí el espacio, sin ninguna dificultad, ¿listo? ¿Qué debemos hacer? Pues simplemente entonces estar listos, como ya les indicaba, tener nuestra presentación allí disponible, de manera que uno de los 3 integrantes del grupo o uno de los integrantes simplemente nos comparte pantalla. ¿En dónde tenemos la posibilidad de compartir pantalla? Acá al lado del micrófono tenemos la posibilidad de encender cámara, que es un requerimiento también para nuestro ejercicio, y la posibilidad de compartir el contenido. Aquí obviamente como yo estoy compartiendo en este momento, pues aparece es dejar de compartir, pero nos aparece allí la flechita donde podemos activar el contenido y allí seleccionamos pantalla para que podamos elegir precisamente el archivo que van a compartir. ¿Listo? Entonces, bueno, demos inicio de manera formal a nuestro ejercicio evaluativo. En la noche de hoy yo voy a hacer una retroalimentación general que estaré copiando también en cada uno de los grupos y allí ya estaré en la plataforma asignando precisamente la rúbrica de evaluación y la nota como tal. Yo espero hacerlo en la noche de hoy, sin embargo, pues tengo este grupo y otro grupo a las 8:30 de la noche. Entonces, en el momento en que ya tenga sus notas establecidas de proyecto colaborativo, como siempre les envío un mensaje recordándoles pues que ya pueden revisar su nota y su retroalimentación. Sin embargo, aclaro una vez más, quienes no hayan subido allí su proyecto colaborativo, su presentación, pues no podré dejar ningún tipo de retroalimentación, a pesar de que acá la haga en el momento de hoy, ¿listo? Entonces es importante que en la noche de hoy queden subidos allí los 3 grupos que nos hacen falta por subir su ejercicio. Entonces, bueno, estimados estudiantes, no sé si antes de dar inicio hay alguna pregunta.
Hola, profe, buenas noches.
Hola, Gerson, ¿sí?
Sí, señora, profe, qué pena. Lo que pasa es que yo aún estoy en la oficina, no sé si mi grupo pueda presentar de primeras el proyecto.
Sí, lo vamos a, veo tu mano alzada, entonces evidentemente quienes estén como voluntarios, grupos que quieran iniciar, perfectamente lo pueden ir haciendo, déjenme manito arriba y yo misma las voy bajando, ¿listo? Entonces sí, claro que sí, Gerson. Indícame tu grupo, por favor.
Mi grupo es el número G, la letra G, perdón, es Jennifer Aguilera y Yasmín Osorio.
Ok, perfecto. Listo, entonces demos inicio precisamente con el grupo G. Por favor, encienden cámaras. Recuerden, por favor, chicos, como las indicaciones que dimos, encendemos cámaras, micrófono, una de las personas comparte. Y bueno, yo tengo acá una indicación que en el foro les había dicho que estaba bien la presentación o el ejercicio, porque les había indicado hacer oraciones completas. ¿Listo? Esa es como la revisión que haré precisamente de su ejercicio. Y tengo a Jennifer, Gerson y Jasmine. ¿Trabajaron los tres?
Sí, señora.
Sí, señora.
Sí, teacher.
Excellent. So let's start. Por favor, olvídense en parte. Cuando estén listos, me indican. No hay problema.
Tengo sed.
¿Ya se ve la pantalla?
Ya.
Sí, listo. Perfecto.
Sí, David, ya.
Bueno,
Yes.
listo. Entonces, good night, teacher. Este es nuestro proyecto, entonces vamos a comenzar. Yasmin, ¿ya tienes audio? Sí.
Sí, señor.
Listo, vale. Entonces, vamos a empezar. Entonces, bueno, nuestro proyecto es Analytic Accounting Scanner. Team members of our team are Jasmine Osorio, Jennifer Aguilera, and Gerson Delgado.
Good night, teacher. Bueno, our invents is the radio scanner. How doesn't it work? You can pass the document by this scan. When scanner write the document and transcript, the computer is generate the document correspond. Un momento, teacher. Es que creo que Jennifer, como está por el celular, está como listo.
Ya estoy aquí. Good night, teacher. Chicos, ¿se escuchan? ¿Sí?
Sí, Jenny.
Ah, ok,
Tiene-
vale.
bastante.
Entonces, why could I be useful for you professional files? The scanner could do faster the coding process. With this scanner, we can have more time for financial analysis. It will reduce the time in accounting system code.
Why is it innovate? Doesn't exist a machine that do identification of accounting commands without being digitate. Bueno, ese es nuestro proyecto. Thank you. Listo, profe. Creo que ese es nuestro proyecto como tal.
All right. Thank you, dear group. I appreciate the information that you included, the way to use sentences in the whole presentation. Just try to avoid talking in Spanish. Revise the pronunciation of some words, such as reader, scanner, not radio, but reader. I noticed that you have a proper organization as a group. You organize the turns, the presentation with the information about the project that you created. And that's it. So guys, thank you. I appreciate that's a good exercise. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Alright.
teacher. Bye.
Very good. Yes, that's it. So ya sabemos que quienes pues vamos terminando nos podemos retirar sin ningún problema, precisamente porque la idea es hacer hoy este ejercicio evaluativo. ¿Listo? So I appreciate Group G. Let me continue over here with Juan Camilo Iriarte.
Yes, teacher.
Juan Camilo, what group are you, please?
Yes, teacher.
What group, Juan Camilo?
Group A, teacher.
A?
Hey.
Group A.
Okay, okay, so we have Juan Camilo, Marta, and Jenny, right?
Right.
Okay, so we have, I can see Jenny and Marta. Juan Camilo, would you turn your camera on, please?
Camera, Juan Camilo.
Very good.
Okay, and sí, ¿lo ven, teacher? You see?
Yes, we can see a
Placement?
presentation.
Okay.
Juan Camilo, did
Nice.
you turn your camera on, Juan Camilo?
One moment, teacher.
Okay. That's nice, Juan Camilo. Antes que lo olvide, y lo olvidé con el grupo anterior, rápidamente, Juan Camilo, ¿a qué programa perteneces? ¿Qué carrera?
Business and
Administración de
administration.
empresas.
Listo. ¿Los tres son de la misma?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and including this here. Thank you. So go ahead, please continue.
Okay. Okay, good evening, teacher and classmates. We are Group A. My name is Marta Carolina Pinzon, and my two co-workers are Jenny Amparo Quevedo y Juan Camilo Iriarte. The three of us are seventh semester students of business administration at the Minuto de Dios University of the city of Bogota. Our invention is anti-COVID-19 fly up a face shield, headset, and built-in gel dispenser. It's our invention is. What is it and how does it work? It is an anti-COVID-19 visor and transparent, fly up, polycarbonate, impact resistant, rigid and non-flexible face shield. Suitable for children and adults. And the visor is 15 to 20 centimeters height. It does not include mouthpiece cover. And it has a headset adaptation for cell phone, an antibacterial gel dispenser for hands, safety mask with good face coverage, thanks to its shape and strap that covers the head. The front part of the strap is fixed for greater stability. And next, Jenny.
Good evening, teacher. We call it useful for your professional care. It is useful in a profession and managers because of the interaction with people in our companies and in general. It is useful for any professions and trade that require person-to-person contact. With the relation of confinement regulations and reopening of stores, bars, and restaurants in many cities around the world, face masks have become an everyday item. However, in Camilo, siguiente, it is in the Hola, quietica, por favor. Gracias. However, in the recent week, a new project has begun to be seen on the streets. A transparent plastic face shield, which would be recognition, was only used with healthcare personnel on in medical or hospitals every moment. Next.
Okay, hi teacher. Why it's innovate our product? It is innovate because it facilitation that the person doesn't have to take in the answer his cell phone at it he has by headphones in addition to the health dispenser that serves to the hand contents disinfection or they have before any contact with surface in our office. On the other hand, fake masks cover a much wider arc of the face, including the edges, which are another row of entry COVID-19. In addition, they have a number of advantages. They are comfortable to with, protect the portals of entry on the virus and reduce the potential for inoculation, and they prevent the user from touch his of her face. Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
that's it.
teacher.
Well,
And the
thank you.
end.
Yes. Okay, guys. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I noticed that in general, you have kind of a good pronunciation. Maybe we have to revise some of the words that over here in the presentation, such as suitable. Yes, it would be the correct one. I noticed a good way to introduce yourselves as a group and to introduce the topic you were going to talk about. So I noticed a proper order as a group with a nice description of the invention and the way to describe it with proper adjectives. Juan Camilo, you have to revise that you can turn the camera during the whole presentation. In general, there is a nice presentation, but please, what I told you in the forum was try to make the text shorter because it was very long. Yeah, so in having a shorter one would give you the possibility also to speak more fluent and not to read. So just avoid reading some of the parts. There is proper vocabulary as well as the adjectives that you use. So thank you guys, I appreciate that.
Thanks, teacher. Okay.
All right, have a good night. Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Otto Castro, what group are you,
Hi.
Otto?
Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening, Miss. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can listen to you, Otto. What group are you? Let me see.
Group D.
Group D, yes.
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah, Group D. Just give me a second. So you are Beatriz, Otto, Stephanie. Yes?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Otto, would you tell me what career you are studying?
Health and safety management.
All right. Beatriz, what career are you studying too, Miss?
All of us, I think, Catalina and Andrea and myself, we are studying health and safety administration.
Okay, thank you so much for confirming. Pretty good. So whenever you are ready, you can start, guys.
Good night, everyone. My name is Andrea Galeano. My friends are Otto Castro and Stephanie Guerrero. Next.
Stephanie, can you please post it? Thank you.
The name of the invention. We create a risk application called Evalu, which is a digital tool for on-site risk assessment. Easy to use and free to download, and adaptable to any company in a sector. That one is an easy, practical way to quickly assess and the risk of the different process carried out by workers.
What is it and how does it work? It is a digital tool for on-site risk assessment, easy to use and free to download, and adaptable to any company in any sector that wishes in an easy, practical way to quickly assess the risks of the different processes carried out by workers.
Okay, why could it be useful for your professional field? We think that this digital application will facilitate the analysis and evaluation of different risks inside the companies, helping to identify this risk, facilitating different companies and health and safety managers to risk management process optimization, estimating the probabilities of an event occurring and the likely of adverse effects scale. And why it is innovative? Well, this application is innovative because we try to perform this kind of risk assessment in situ. It means without having to complete any documents at all, or making any risk analysis tables, or to make decisions fast and quickly. And that's it. That means that we don't use any forms or any paperwork at all. So basically, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, there you're done. All right, thank you. Thank you, dear group. Pretty nice. There is a really nice order over here in the project that you are showing us with the accurate grammar usage as well as the vocabulary. I noticed that, all of you were really comfortable with a natural attitude and intonation and a way to speak. I can also underline over here that Otto can be a good leader also to help others be as fluent as he is. So that's a nice exercise. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, let us continue over here with Pablo Enrique Garzón.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, Pablo. Pablo, would you tell me your group? What group you are?
We are group C.
Okay, so I Lady, Pablo, and Ingrid, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, would you confirm, please, what career you are studying, guys?
Ingrid and I study Health and Safety Administration at work.
Okay. And what does Ingrid, right? Ingrid and Pablo.
Yes.
And what
Ingrid
about
and
the lady?
Yes. Psychology.
Okay, thank you so much. So whenever you're ready, you can start, guys.
Yes, teacher. Good evening, teacher. Our group is integrated to Ingrid Gonzalez, Lady Canters, and Pablo Garzón. We are students of Health and Safety Administration and work. Our development is an APP called Occupational and Health and Safety APP. What is it and how does it work? It is an application that gathers relevant information of compliance with minimum standards of safety and health at work. In a company, it gathers the information and simply it updated and organized way in real time for timely decision making on issues such as indefinite dangers and risks, incidents, accidents, absenteeism management, applicable legal regulation, among others. Continue, please, Ingrid.
How could that innovation make your work easier? Having the information immediately can facilitate the process in the occupational health and safety, keep track of control measures, immediately update findings that can facilitate control. Who could it be useful for your professional team? Updating the online PSDA because will facilitate a prompt response before modification, and having all the documents update helps the prompt response to any requirement in the work.
The application
Please
is
continue.
innovative as it allows information to be bound and organized and concrete with the aim of being the event helping to improve service and times. The company is characterized be approved and what respond you employees with feel safe. Finish.
That's all, teacher. Thank you.
All right, pretty good. Thank you, guys. Also, a remarkable one with the proper exercise since the beginning, because I observed that in the forum, I also told you that this is a good one. There is a proper grammar order, yes, of the words that you included. Also a clear order to speak there. Maybe revise the way we can see you properly or clearly in the camera during the whole presentation. And revise the pronunciation just of some words such as organizates, it would be organizes, among other ones, okay? But in general, that's a nice one. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it too. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye,
night.
teacher.
All right. Okay, Lady Joanna Canters.
Ya, profe, somos los que acabamos de pasar.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Teacher, te voy a comentar una cosa. Lo que pasa es que yo tengo otra clase y tengo exposición. ¿Hay algún problema que me desconecte en este momento?
No problem. Go ahead because we are evaluating the other groups, okay?
Muchas gracias, profe.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Yerli Adriana Rivera. Yerli, Group E, right?
Hello, teacher.
Hello. So we have Lady, Diego, and Yerli. Yes, guys.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, good evening. Can you confirm, please, what career you study? Diego, what do you study? ¿Me confirman, por favor, la carrera, chicos, que están estudiando para dejar aquí registro también?
Perdón, teacher.
Administración de empresas.
Los tres, ¿sí?
Sí, señora.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so whenever you are ready, you can start. Diego, did you turn your camera on? Diego,
Excuse me, teacher?
do you have your camera on?
One moment, teacher. One moment.
All right.
One moment, teacher.
Go ahead.
Adri. Este se ve cerca de mí también.
Okay, so just do it like that, okay? Let's start with the exercise.
Profe, creo que a mi compañera Adriana se le cayó el internet.
Okay, so I'm going to continue with another group. Ayerlis. Lady, ¿estás hablando?
No, no, señora. Es que
Okay.
a Adri se le cayó el internet y es la que nos está compartiendo la presentación.
Okay, no problem. So I'm going to continue with the other group, okay? In order to continue doing the exams. And then when you are ready, raise your hand, okay?
Gracias.
Okay, no problem. So Jamie Catherine Pirakive.
Good night, Profe.
Hello, Jamie. What group are you, Jamie, please? Group F,
Hey.
right? Mm-hmm. Can you confirm, please, your careers? Claudia, Jamie, and Miguel. What are you studying, guys?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Ya mi compañera Claudia va a presentar.
Okay. Can you tell me what you study, guys? What career you study?
Administra your career.
Okay, administración de empresas, right?
Yes, teacher.
¿Los tres?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Pretty good. So let's start.
Chicos, ya les estoy compartiendo la pantalla.
Okay, thank you, compañera. Good night, teacher and classmaster. My name is Miguel Pisa. We are the group A. My coworkers are Claudia Garcia and Jimmy Pirakive. Next week, we are present on innovation project for her basic administration career. Our project is called Make Your Dream Country. The my partner, Claudia, will teach you what it's about.
Hello, teacher. My name is Claudia. What is it and how does it work? Create an investment project in a marketing and image consulting service in front of our career. If we get 1,500, we could create an investment project as a marketing and personal image consulting service, taking into account the knowledge acquired as business administrators, promoting entrepreneurship and creation of our own companies.
Good night, teacher. My name is Catherine. We could be useful for you professional field. It is useful since allows both labor and professional growth in my career. I will be contributing in a certain way to the economic growth of the country, acquiring more experience and knowledge in the labor field. Additionally, the people we are advising would have agreed business knowledge in the field moment of creating.
It is innovation because we encourage our colleagues to believe in the tables and envision televisions to have their home company. In general, we want to create the idea of impressor for future bosses administrator in order to be more or wax bosses. Finish. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, dear group. I noticed a nice vocabulary in order to describe those interesting and creative ideas also. There is a correct way to introduce yourselves. Avoid reading, yes, in some of the parts you are just maybe reading syllable by syllable, so just try to be more fluent in those parts. And the vocabulary is also proper. So guys, thank you so much, pretty good.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
All right. Let's see. Mónica Montoya.
Good night, everyone.
Hello, Monica. Very good. Monica, would you confirm your group, please?
Administración de empresas y uno de contaduría pública.
Good
Okay,
evening,
so
teacher.
Monica, you study, Monica, administración, yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Eric, what do you study, Eric?
Contaduría pública.
Contaduría pública.
Public account. Ana, Ana Gutiérrez.
Administración de empresas, teacher.
Thank you. And Ana María Benavides. Ana María.
Ella es administración de empresas, teacher.
So, is Ana María here in the oral exam?
Yes, teacher. Good evening. Sorry.
All right, Ana María. I was. Let me see. Yes, Ana María is here. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. So let's start. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
We're going to talk to you about organization style, presented for Ana Giselle Gutiérrez, Eric Sebastián Hernández, Ana María Benavides, and Mónica Montoya.
Organizational style is a corporate style. Sorry, profe. ¿Me confirman, porfa, si ven? ¿Si me ven?
Yes.
Yes, Ana María.
¿Sí me ven? ¿O mi pantalla? Es que acá me dice que no estoy que no me están viendo.
Yes, I can see only the screen, but not the camera.
Okay. One moment, please. Listo. Ya me ven, ¿verdad? Sí. Listo. Sorry. Good evening. Organizational style is a corporal style application with through photographs of our face, body, clothes, and accessories available in our clothing makes suggestions of perfect combinations. For the outfits, will show wear daily to the office. Next.
Chicas.
Ana. Ana.
Gis, creo que se le fue el internet.
In our professional field, it is essential to take care of the corporate image from our personal image because according to several studies and according to the job that is performed helps creativity and to have a broader vision and the thinking, it also has clear influence on self-confidence and self-esteem as it gives more security to exercise or different daily roles, including the work role.
Okay. They validate the personal image that we transmit in the organization become more relevant for the increase of brand popularity, customer loyalty, or self-confidence, which is essential for the good development of ideas. With this application, we look for image assertiveness without major effort.
Every day, we use a variety of application to exercise in a better with the rules 10 course pantos. Why not do it to fall in love with ourselves? Our presentation is over. Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. That's a really nice and creative presentation. Let me see. So I noticed also a clear order of the ways, the turns to speak. The adjectives that you use, they describe properly the invention that you have, which is also a nice one and a creative one. Avoid reading, or when doing so, just try to be more natural, right? So just to avoid maybe reading syllable by syllable or to be so mechanical, so just try to be a little bit more natural. But in general, that's a nice one. So guys, thank you so much for the exercise. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, pretty good. Thank you. Well, let us continue over here with Cherilyn and Garita.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Cherilyn. What group are you?
And J.
Okay, let me look for it. So Cherilyn, Jamie, and Andres Felipe. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, Cherilyn, what do you study?
We all study business administration.
All right. Thank you so much. Whenever you are ready, you can start.
¿Pueden ver la presentación todos?
Yes, Andrés, we can see it.
Bien. Listo.
Good evening, teacher. We are Group J, Cherilyn Angarita, Andres Velázquez, and Jenny Castellanos. Our service is our job.
Jenny, I'm sorry, did you turn your camera on?
¿Ya todos están completos? ¿Sí pueden ver la cámara?
I cannot see Jenny's camera. The other students can see Jenny's camera.
Profe, no me la deja activar. Estoy que intento. Es que mi internet hoy está ahí. Me conecté con el internet del celular, pero no me la deja activar en el computador. Si puedo salirme y conectarme desde el celular.
No problem, because the idea is just to continue. So maybe just take it into account for the next exercise, okay? But so continue. No problem.
Yes, teacher. Our project is our job. Our project, what it is? Our job is application specialist in hiring talent, passing upon all kids of our. It is designed to find the ideal job according to the goals and passion of talents. How does it work? The application will work with a special algorithm that allows the person to find a job where he can feel happy and the employee get an ideal human talent using technology and the mind tools. Ahí sigue nuestro. Chicas, se cayó el internet.
Lo siento, tenía el micrófono apagado. As administrators, our job could be useful because it will help us to fulfill one of our main life goals, which is to create a company. On another hand, focusing on their contributions in a general way, thanks to its design, it will allow to optimize the selection process, making it easier, faster, and more reliable. Two, this will allow us to generate more employment. Additionally, we also believe that this application can be very useful because we are focusing on very undervalued sector as art. So with this application, we want to generate inclusion, and it will allow us to generate social and economic development in the country.
Our job is an innovative service in Colombia for specializing in a single branch of work, the art. Show the progress in the selection process, gives report in each of the interview, include tips and short course to achieve the dream job. Are you waiting to be part of this great project?
This is all, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, the art group. Yes, that's a nice one. I really appreciate also the creativity that you have in the way to show the images and to speak about that. The idea is pretty creative also. With proper usage of the vocabulary, the order of the words, also the conjugation of verbs. Check the way to share the camera, the whole of you, yes, because I just was looking maybe at just one person over here, so just try to revise that part. I noticed that Sherilyn has also a good way to pronounce and a proper and natural way to speak, so you can also be a leader to help others improve pronunciation in the group and avoid reading in some of the parts, okay, guys? So, dear group, thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Very good, thank you. Okay, so, Yerly Rivera.
Hola, teacher, nos vemos.
Okay, Yerly. Yerly. Can you confirm the group, dear students, please?
Diego Cabrera, Adriana Rivera y Lady Ávila.
Yes, but Diego, okay, group E, right? I was looking for the group. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yes. All right, guys, go ahead. Whenever you are ready, you can start.
Adri, ¿estás ahí?
Eso es como la... ¿Se acuerdan por allá cuando comenzamos con virtualidad que sacaban memes de ¿estás ahí? De la sesión de espiritismo? But yes, Adri is over there. Thank you, very good.
Hola, Adri. Desconecta el audífono. A ver si de pronto no te escuchamos.
No te escuchamos.
O ponlo o desde el celu. Déjala el compu y te conectas desde el celu.
No, porque no podemos. Yo estoy desde el celu y ella también, entonces, ¿quién comparte la pantalla?
No, o sea, que comparta desde el compu de ella la pantalla y ella se vuelva a conectar desde el celular.
Ah, bueno.
¿Sí me entiendes?
Qué pena,
porque parece ser que eso ya deja...
otro grupo, porque no.
Sí la
Okay,
dejamos
no
compartir.
problem. Okay, I'm going to revise. Revisemos por aquí entonces, mientras el grupo E termina de arreglar allí esos problemas técnicos. Grupo E, bueno, son ellos. Grupo H ya está por aquí. Grupo C, grupo D también. Grupo B, Helen Diana y Gira Comas Nieto.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Helen, what do you study? And Gira?
Yes, I. ¿Escuchan?
Yes. What do you study?
Ah,
¿Qué
ok.
carrera?
Administración de empresas.
De empresas. Ok. Están las dos solas, ¿cierto? En el grupo.
Sí, señora.
Ok. So, let's start.
Ahí ya le salió. Ya.
Yes.
Ok. El grupo, somos el grupo B, inglés 3. My name is Gira Comas Nieto and Helen Diana Comas. What is in there are glasses designed to identify difficult to understand administrative concepts while work around licenses, modern with microelectronic devices that hello hand acting understanding would unfamiliar administrative concepts with lasting to hand during a conversation with more experiencing people is a friend application Jorgan Dowland Door Plane story competi for an smart devices with Android operating system. You do not do much space and your mobile choose application only occupation 1 GB. Windows is work when buying into innovation vision glasses share already coming with cheap device in internal incorporate its own required to configure it with innovation vision application which is totally free. Is your field problem interpreting difficult or uncommon concept for your dialect with characters will heal you understand easily and will to control ignorance of what is being signed in meeting will heal level professional personality one large application vision of innovation on your cellphone to HR many administrator will are referring to study conversation with for people for your or no understanding take. Because it is important to adquire innovation glass optometric fórmula chereisme variación is the formula cherry for constant user no addition cons. No veo bien.
Because and present the keywords and dialect of several countries are not common for the Colombia dialect. It is of great help to understand. Common word of 5 countries such as Chile, Argentina, Peru, Bolivia, and Mexico. Today, there are many administrators who are afraid to start conversation with foreign people for fear of not understand your dialect. What is it innovation? It is innovation because it is not common to sit at the table of glasses like to tan high youth comfort and fluency when talking. Thank you to people from different countries in which it will be at warrant and super unquiet product. Thank you.
Okay, well.
Hola, profe, buenas noches.
So, element of the text. Well, as this is an exercise of 2 students, so it's important to revise how long the exercise is, because you were reading during the whole exercise, and this is not a reading exercise, this is an oral one. So I noticed that you did not participate in the forum, and this is why it is important to participate to receive the proper recommendations and suggestions, yes? Because the text was too long and what you did was reading. Do not use translators or the information that you find in internet. Just try to use your proper words to describe the invention, to talk about that. There is an app, which is Natural Readers, that can also help you to improve pronunciation, okay? Participate, please, in the forum in the proper time to receive the feedback that the teacher writes. And remember that this is a process of a collaborative exercise. So I need to revise all of the process. What I see is that you were reading. Just try to use your own words, yes? Because you were saying words that you don't even know how to pronounce. So that's difficult to you, okay? Thank you, dear groups, for the exercise.
Gracias.
Hola, profe, buenas noches.
Right.
Hablas con Yerly.
Yes,
sí, profe,
Yerly.
yo creo que ahora sí me escuchan.
Yes, we can listen to you.
Yes,
¿Podemos hacer entonces, profe, nuestra presentación?
Yes, go ahead.
Ok.
Yerly.
Good night.
Would you confirm
Hello,
again?
teacher.
Hello, Yerly. What group are you guys? Ah, no, yeah. Group E.
Administración de empresas.
Group E. Yes, go ahead.
PlayStation.
Group
Entonces,
8.
Good night, teacher. I am collaborator of teams Maíz or Diego Cabrera, Lady Ávila, Adriana Rivera. This the product alcoholic story. Composter work, the work in Conscrat, Micros Enterprise Manufacturers, the colleagues by call it West and Carry of Distribution National. Those I would say.
Compostable bags for Pet West. Compostable bag for pet. Bag for 30 composter bag. Made of star resin and vegetal oil. Biodegradable. Ideal for collection waste from dog and cat. Sigue, Adri, por favor. Product. It is the element on white and type of marketing compound result, which aim to satisfy the share of need of the consumer and not only sometimes tangible in compatible and areas. Price. In the price less than 30 Colombian pesos for 50 bag white and dress included.
Our product characteristic bag made with core, coat, resin, and butte oils. Bade grapes are for cold dog and can drop. May Surmen 11B 3D 20 cents. We all help us in our profession because we will have to make work happy will and make general profit. They are bad grab ban that help the every news. Thank you, teacher.
All right, thank you, dear group. Thank you also for that one. Well, I wrote over here that that's also an interesting idea that you have with innovative descriptions right there. Avoid reading because maybe in some of the parts you were like syllable by syllable, and the idea is to have a proper and natural exercise. When you say made, yes, made would be not made, but made in, made by. Check the pronunciation of the numbers also. Yes, when you have the quantity of numbers like pesos, 1,000, make the emphasis on the 1,000 word. And there is a good collaborative exercise. I told you in the forum to include more ideas, and that's what you did. So thank you so much, dear group. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
All right.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So the last group is the group I, Johan Andres, Manuel Fernando, and Lady Lorena.
Sí, profe.
Okay. Would you guys confirm, please, what career you are studying?
Licenciatura en Educación Artística.
Okay. All of you?
Sí. Manuel es...
Manuel?
Yes.
What do you study?
Licenciatura en Educación Física.
Okay. And Lady Lorena?
Good night, teacher.
Hello, lady.
I am public accounting student.
Okay, public accounting. Okay, thank you. All right, so whenever you're ready, you can start with your group.
¿Quién puede compartir?
Lady, ¿tú puedes o es que desde el celular es un poco difícil?
No, yo no puedo, es que se me dañó acá la pantalla y no puedo ni siquiera poner la cámara.
Manuel, ¿usted también está del celular?
Manuel, the microphone is off. We cannot listen to you.
Que ya, sí estoy desde el celular, pero yo intento compartir desde acá que creo que se puede.
Yo también voy a intentar, yo también estoy desde el celular, pero pues voy a intentar aquí.
Okay, you have the touch board. Yes, I have the presentation here. So start with the speaking about that. Yes, because I can see it here in my computer.
Profe, pues yo no soy del grupo de ellos, pero si quieren me lo pueden enviar y yo les ayudo proyectándolo, compartiéndolo.
That's Claudia, yes? Claudia Marcela?
Sí, señora.
Claudia, thank you so much. Very good. Yes, but well, so yes, maybe the group I can send it through the chat or I already have it here. Ya que la estoy viendo, entonces la pueden empezar a hablar de ella. No problem, because I already have it here in...
¿Tú ya la estás viendo?
Yes, I am looking at that one.
O sea, no la proyectamos, ¿sí?
If you have the possibility, do it. But if not, I see it here because what I told you is that you have to show it. But if not, if you cannot, so let's continue. Let's start, guys. Yes, because time passes and...
28 en agosto.
No, profe, no me deja.
Yes, let's start. That's something you need to revise with previous time, yes? And to organize who is going to show the presentation, because that's the order of the exam today, okay? So let's start. I look at it here in the platform.
Listo.
No, profe, no podemos compartir.
Chicos, según lo que yo le alcanzo a entender a la profesora, ella dice que ella lo está viendo, pero que ustedes lo pues empiecen a decirla, a exponer de acuerdo a cómo
listo.
ustedes estén organizados.
Listo,
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
Good night, teacher. Our invitation is attached aboard. The group member Manuel Rincon, Lady Pelosa, Johan Kulma. Our invitation is to improve education. Next, lady. Lady.
Un momento. Because it is useful in education. Because it is useful in education, this board will help students to have a greater control of technology, what they can learn new ways of carrying out activities, and it will reduce the costs since physical materials will now be needed since it will be done through application of programs that technology brings for education. It will allow a more interactive, practical, and participatory learning in will power collaborative work in the classroom and the bets what that it will allow a change in both daily life and educational life. Teachers will have more control of what this town and improve the way of explaining the planet topics since they will have the way to practice with students on the board application and programs. A mí me tocaba la diapositiva 3.
¿Cómo así?
Seguía la segunda.
Tú, ¿cómo así?
¿Cuál dijiste? ¿Cuál explicaste, Lady?
La 3.
Esa le tocaba a... Dale, Manuel.
O sea, ya explicó la 3, voy a explicar la 2 entonces. Un segundo, por favor. Qué pena es que el interno está lento. Touch board. It is a type of board that the school and collection must have in the edge of their classroom. It will be the some students' boards, but the difference is that this board will have the resistance of cone boards and it will not be able to break easily since it will have a layer of hard plastic similar to the temp gloves of cell phone, which means that it can also be checked after a certain time seek to protect the main screen. Useful for teachers when teaching as well as for students at the time to learn new concepts. This helps to make education more interesting for students and to be able to change the routine of education and take it hand in hand with technology. Does it work? The innovation of this software is that it will work as common boards and as a cell phone or a computer, bring all kinds of application and internet connection. It will carry the same implements of a cell phone, which are camera, speaker, microphone, and it will be held directly with the finger or a special pencil. The student will be able to share their exposure exposition of a good issue, since everything will be done with technology. This will help the teacher to teach in a more practical way. The teacher will be able to teach the ways of consultation or of one kind a certain application time is needed when carry out one activity.
Okay, so let's do something, right?
Falta la última.
Yes, but no, I'm going to tell you this because what I can see over here is that you are reading the whole text and this is very long. So what I told you in general is to have like a proper way for each one of you. Remember that because this is an exercise of 3, you need to organize the turns to speak. You need to be ready. Notice that the other groups, what they did was just having the person to share the screen, the person to be the first talking, the second person talking, and so on. So you need to revise that because although you participated in the forum, in this oral exercise, I noticed that there is no any order. You are just maybe speaking and you are reading the whole text. And this is very long to be read, okay? So revise the length, organize with previous time who shares the screen, so that all of the students and the teacher, we can see your presentation. Remember to use the camera, that's a requirement. So you need the camera and, well, obviously the microphone to speak. It's important to follow the instructions, to take into account that, avoid reading or try to be more natural. You have the possibility to read, but you can be natural and not reading syllable by syllable because it would be kind of difficult. You need to revise the pronunciation, yes? So you can also use tools online to revise the pronunciation. And as I already said, this is just an oral, not a reading exercise, yes? So that would be to take into account. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the group to take into account the recommendations. All right, and I think we finished, right? Any missing group? ¿Algún grupo que falte? Any missing group? No, I finished with all of them, yes?
Thank you, teacher.
All right, thank you. Thank you, dear students. Thank you also for being till the last moment. I appreciate your participation tonight, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Have a good night, all of you.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thank you so much. All right.